Oh, I forgot the gems I just ground upon. Burb. Alright. Got an exercise in. Shipped this ruby. I'm turning out like I want it to. But I think it'll. I think we can still salvage it. Bam. Doesn't have as much color as I want, but it's still... I think it'll still be alright. Thing is, when you don't have even color, it doesn't show the facets. It just looks like a rock still. Kind of like this tanzanite. It's not very even. Looks like it. When I polish it, it'll help. But it's like one side's white and the other side's blue. Matches my shirt. Ha. Be cool to have tanzanite teeth instead of my yellow ones. Ding. They're not yellow. I just got them polished. They match my pallor. It's the neon. And the color correction. I got some color correction going on with my webcam. There's a nice piece of striped obsidian that Colette sent. I just decided to round it over. That's the wave. That's the chip. Chipped it right off the block. Had a little crack in it. Put the screwdriver in. Bang. It did not split. It just flaked off. So hard. But it's kind of a neat little bean with stripes in it. And the one I'm excited most about. This piece of amber. Yeah, the color correction's not going to show the a little bit of that red in there. You know, it's yellow like a lot of amber. It's okay. But the red. Got a brownish. But there's red in there, baby. Red amber, that's the good stuff. And this is it. And it's nice and clean and see-through-y. It even has a little crack in it, which is exciting for amber because it expresses how hard it is. I mean, they were selling this stuff as amber copal. And it's not copal because it's soft, it's copal because it's from a different genus. It's hard. This crap doesn't want a shape. It's so pretty. But I got myself a nice flat spot on it. Yep, not gonna bring the reds. But anyway, we're gonna facet it. It'll be exciting. And I think I'm gonna push this amethyst here a little bit. Maybe this one, but still not decided on this one. Probably this one. And, you know, want to get this one on the dop. The only problem with dopping this guy is that it's got a little dunk in the face. So I need to go ahead and grind the face down a little bit and then polish it and then put it on the dop. And then it'll be a nice gemmy stone. Bling, 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 bling. This one ought to be the feature of the week. It's kind of like a rupee from The Legend of Zelda. Little dongle. Been working on that one for a few weeks now. Still not straight, but I think it's straight enough that we can hand polish it. Keep bugging out. Too cold to stream, I guess. Probably coming through choppy and blurry. Let's open the chat monitor and find out. We'll find out. I showed up. I'm here. Checking it out. Let's do a little bit of this time waste, shall we? I gotta say, I wasn't feeling very good, but getting up and exercising really helps. Really helps. Get some physical exercise, get some dust moving. Get some things accomplished. Important things like Commenting on podcasts. I renewed the church website's domain. Paid for it myself, you know. A little donation. Massive donation of $12. And a half an hour of my time. Whee! Now that's the real value. Half an hour of my time. I mean, I could be playing Final Fantasy Zodiac, but I'm renewing the church website. What are we going to do next? I want to do that piece of chocolate opal. Oh man, the reds that come through this thing in the daylight are just going to make it all worthwhile. So glorious. But we only got one shot at it. The other half of that stone was all posh. I only have one other piece, and I don't think it's nary as clear. I got some lighter, like brown chocolate opal, but this stuff is so cool. It's black and red. Can't tell me that won't be pop. Especially when we make it pop. Eat. What were we doing Oh, yeah. We had that Bougerbin thing. Oh, yeah, right. The ancient man of mystery. Let's go fight Gilgamesh in the Lusu mines. Hmm? Oh, no, not the Henny Penny mines. The Lose You mines. It's alright, we can take down Gilgy. We got the Site 11 key. We can take him on. Take him on. Yeah. He's got a dog too. Aww. Such a puppy. Ain't a puppy. Okay, we gotta get Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh.
Now we fight.
Oop. Gotta adjust the picture so I can see. Blang. Did I steal from him? We gotta steal from him a whole bunch of times. I think it's the second time we fight him though.
Fools, you face the mightiest swordsman in all Ybalice. You face me, Gilgamesh.
Ha Six-handed.
The blade of legend. Scoured have I the furthest marches, east and west. And now my search brings me here, to you. Your weapons are forfeit to me.
He's so funny.
I fought worse.
What do they call that? The, Oh, no sound. Uh-oh. Let's fix that up, shall we? Colette, how's it going? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start it over. Because we fight Gilgamesh twice, and we have to steal from him 4 times during the fight. No audio, but the audio's there. Why is the audio not there? It should be playing. Little light. Yeah. Another thing. The harder the stuff. Looks like it's coming through. Still no sound. Aww, it wonked out on me. Whatever. Back. Maybe I should try and restart the router. Oh, I know what the problem is. I turned the sound down. That's what it is. Let me turn the sound up on the game. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay. Yeah, I turned the sound down on the game, so I'll turn it back up. You'll have to let me know if it's too loud. Hey buddy, what's up? Good evening, how's it going today? Team Trusco the Flash, good to see ya. We are, we're about to fight Gilgamesh for the first time. If I can get my thinger to work. Good to see you, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Good old Gilgamesh. How's the sound? Better now? He's got a puppy dog. Aw.
Now we fight.
Yeah. We can steal from the dog too. Okay. We gotta give Bash a sword. I mean, we're fighting a swordsman.
Fools, you face the mightiest swordsman in all Ybalice. You face me, Gilgamesh! Long have I sought the blade of legend. Scoured have I the furthest marches, east and west. And now my search brings me here, to you! Your weapons are forfeit to me! Fly, Enkidu, fly, my faithful companion! I said fly!
Okay, Bash. Put the dog in timeout. I know I'm going slow on this one. I'm trying to savor the moment.
I fought worse. Ha!
He busts out the Buster Sword. He's gonna break out a few different. Oh wow, he's got the gun blade too. See that sword with the chicken on it? It's a gun and a sword. It's a gun sword. The brightness up on my phone. Yeah, I'll show you some gems here in a little bit. But Gilgamesh is just so funny. It's so lighthearted compared to the bulk of the game, you know?
I fought worse.
I'm not sure what sword this is. The mech sword. I think after each one of those shows, that's when he has something else we can steal. But it's not much this time around. The second time... Oh! It is. Okay. Good thing we're stealing. We got the Genji. We got 4 pieces. We gotta get the shield, the gloves, the armor, and the helmet. He kicked me. Did you see that? He kicked me in the shin. Come on, Gilgy. Yipe! He's slashing at me like nobody's business.
I fought worse.
Ooh, the fake Tournesol. Interesting thing about that sword, we're actually going to make one of those. That's why we need all the thingies. That's the most powerful sword in the game, with the exception of the Worm Hero Blade. But the Worm Hero Blade, it's really slow, and you only get it after you beat the 3 biggest, hardest, most difficult things in the game. So it's like, in order to be able to be strong enough to beat those 3 things, you gotta do everything else. So it's pretty much you get it after the game's over. Oh, he's immune to physical and magic for a little while, huh? Alright then. Let's bubble. Oop.
This sword I wield is no counterfeit.
Yeah, it is. Aw, he dispelled us. Didn't he? Or maybe not. Oh, he's immune to techniques too? That's not fair. Oh, he is bubbled. Okay. Let's,
This sword I wield is no counterfeit.
got the gloves. Those are the most important part. Because sometimes you'll see them, they'll hit 1, 2, and it'll show up 3 hits. And it's up to 12 hits depending on how low their health is. That doubles the percentage of that happening. Make sure there's nothing else. So the next time we get to steal the helmet and the armor. Stupid controller. I think I gotta get a new one. I cleaned it. Got a lot of pecan dust out of it. Yay, we got the 2 most important pieces. It's alright. We'll get him the second time around. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's go and save, because we did all that work stealing. You want to see the gems? I shaped 4 pieces. And one of them I think is ready to be polished and featured. Maybe 2 of them. The other 2 still working on. And yes, one of them is the ruby. Which one is it? We gotta find out. Chris sent me a picture of something blooming. I'm gonna ask him a stupid question because it's blooming. Is that a Dale plant? Because it's blooming. Is that a Dale? Is that Dale's? Is that Dale's plant? Is that Dale's plant? Because it's blooming. Blooming Dale's plant. Ah, good stuff. Okay, let's see if we can do this without a green screen. So, where'd I put the hoobie? Oh, there it is. Okay. Here's one. Bloomingdale's is a business. It's a company. Kind of matches my shirt, right? Bling bling. We need to finish polishing this so it'll look neat. Nice little square of tanzanite. I haven't featured tanzanite on the show. I might have featured a piece, but that would have been like 2-3 years ago when I was just getting started. So I'm kind of excited about this one. It'd be cool to feature it. And then we got this, which you won't really be able to see too well, but it's that chip of striped obsidian. I just went ahead and rounded it over. Nice round piece, you know? So cool. Especially in real life. Because it's got the stripes, and I know it's a hard piece because of the way I chipped it off of there. You know, that stone, it's got the lines in it. And there's even a crack with a little hole, and I put the screwdriver in it, and I bang, bang. Alright, you're not going to split. I'm really going to hit you. Bang, bang. And then finally on the third one, it didn't split, but a little chip came off, and that's what we shaped into this. And here's the ruby. Yeah, it's still pretty rough. I gotta shape on it a little more. I wasn't sure about this one. It's got holes in it, and that's why it has white stuff, because it catches the holes. I was hoping for better color. There's a lot of lines in it that go this way. So I was kind of trying to accent them. I think it's going to work out, Colette. I'm pretty happy with it for the most part. But I'm also kind of worried because of the way it's so craggy. It's like, you know, I ground down and there's big deep cracks in it. Can I grind those down so they're small enough that we don't lose more loose pieces out of it, you know, and make more deep cracks, and it's just a lost cause to keep going with it. I think it's going to be pretty cool as a ruby. And last but not least, it's that's what I like about it. We got this amber, and see how it's yellow, but it in the right light, it's red. And it's dropped. But it's a nice red piece of amber. I am so excited because this one's going to be so cool. I actually flattened it off so I could put it on the dop. This is that one that I've been working on. Not one of the two pairs, but the third one. The one that I split recently. And I can't get the red to really show on this camera. It likes being dropped. It's a really hard piece too. Like, it's got like a little crack in it. And amber usually doesn't have cracks because it's soft. But I think once we facet this thing, oh man, it's going to be so cool. There's a little bit of the red. But the thing is, like when I go like this, that's red. It's reddish. It's very, very awesome. I'm excited about this piece of amber. I want to get it on the faceter and facet it. It's going to be right up there with one of the best gems I've ever cut. Sure is. Auction it. Auction the ruby? You know, I was torn on that, Colette. I was thinking there's two things I can do with the ruby. I can either throw it in the jewelry box, because I kind of want to do that. But then again, I kind of want to send it to you because you're queen of the rubies. And I'll have more rubies to shape. So I'll probably do that. We'll see. Maybe I'll auction it off and you can be the highest bidder. Oh, he says it's an African violet. Give it the gem powder Mom did to hers, and it exploded with bigger blooms that have brighter colors and even sparkle in the sun. Yeah, I've got pictures of Mom's African violet on my Insta. Let's go see if we can fight Gilgamesh again. Oh, the obsidian? You want me to auction it? Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Oh yeah, their gambits are off. You know, I was thinking about cutting some more of that off of there when you use the saw. It always comes down to the same thing. It's like, I got a big piece. Should I just make one big piece like that giant Superman gem? Or should I cut it down into more manageable pieces? Because the smaller pieces are more mountable, they're more sellable, they're what people want, you know? But there is a market for the big pieces, people just don't pay as much for them. And it's not like I'm really mounting stuff in jewelry anyway, I'm trying to make art pieces. So there's that. Oh yeah, let's go this way and open the button. Although, I don't know, maybe that other... Maybe that other whatchama is the way to go. Yeah, let's go back there and see that. That's not where Gilgamesh is. We gotta cross another bridge. You know, I thought this was where we fight Gilgamesh. Then again, there's a lot of those. think I'm gonna shape some rhodolite and some amethyst next. But I want to kind of work on that ruby, and I really want to get to that chocolate opal. That thing is going to be so cool. And if I finish it and send it to Christina and Sun Go Squad, she'll be happy, and I'll be happy, and we can all be happy about it. I think it'd be a good investment. It's yellow and red, yeah. So I mean, when I shape it, the yellow might come out a little more. But I think when I shape it, because of the way I'm trying to aim it, we're gonna get more of the red out of it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more of a red piece of amber. Is that a serious one? If someone has more control on their humanitarian rights and they don't prosecute everyone with the law of the government, what can be done about that? Have you ever talked to your local legislators? If you're talking state laws, you can call your state senator and your state representative and chat with their legal aid. Or you can talk to your actual, if it's a federal thing, then you can talk to your federal legislator. About changing the laws. I remember Flash, I remember talking to somebody at the Department of Agriculture, and you know, she's just an employee, you know, a standard person, has the same misconceptions everybody does. She said the law is the law and it can't be changed. And I had just read the legislation, right? I said it was amended or changed. I said it was changed in 1962 and again in 2012. Let's change it again. Boom. That's a fancy looking gate, isn't it? Yeah, well, here's the thing. Call them twice, okay? I want to save you in here. And up here. And right here, you know. Just all this in here, I want to save you that. Plan on 2 calls. The first one, you're going to ask and take it in. Alright. I'm going to think about that, and I'll call you back, is what you say. Then you think about it, and then you call them back with a plan to do something about it. So that's a good way. So that way you don't get flying off the handle in case that's going to happen. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't happen. But if they put so many restrictions and laws against people, is there a law that goes against stupidity law? Nah, there's no justice for the stupid. Let's see, the law is appealable. You can appeal it, so there's that to consider. I should probably also say, you know, take it with a grain of salt. A lot of lawyers will offer free consultation, which means you can talk to them for free. So you might want to do that, and it'd be the same thing. Call them with a question, then call them back with the better question. First thing's trying to get an idea. It's like here. We could just run out and attack them, right? But right now we're getting a look. Alright, so they're floating. So we're gonna need some kind of flying based attack. Do we have that? Yes. Okay. And then we proceed. 59 Aeronite, we're good to go. Slow it down so we can get the treasure. Ooh, a dragon whisker. Huh. That's cool. I mean, we already have a better spear, but... like, the dragon whisker is a pretty good spear. Like, if I scroll on down here... see, the dragon whisker is one of the best spears you can get. The thing... excuse me, the thing is, we and this is actually the best spear, the Zodiac spear, but it's a long ways off in this game. Okay, but see, the dragon whisker has a 1, and then there's another dragon whisker. It's actually a more powerful dragon whisker, and we already got that. Bam! 108 compared to 100. Oh, they both have on hit disabled. That's cool. Excuse me. Let's see. Constitution says it is supreme over any future laws made. You know, when we get into the Constitution, we still get into, like, the United Nations has a charter. So, like, when you get into like the Coast Guard and stuff, they don't necessarily always abide by the Constitution. They're supposed to abide by the United Nations laws because they can deal with international laws, and so that's supposed to be set up by the United Nations if it's recognized. And our American Coast Guard is supposed to recognize the United Nations as legal precedent. But then it also goes back to the Magna Carta, which was the Magna Carta was a document handed to one of the early English kings at the end of a sword, and he signed it, but then he didn't abide by it. So there was a second Magna Carta, or something like that. I mean, people's like, oh, church is bad, the church did stuff. But I gotta point out, number one, the Catholic Church doesn't have a standing army, and number two, when there's a long topic here, but when the Catholic Church didn't kowtow to the English government said, well, fine, we'll just make our own church. And so now you got the Church of the English government. That's a thing. Daily noted on what you just said to me. Well, what if they go so far as to the fact that they accidentally release a virus that was not released to the public? Well, now you got governments trying to blame governments, and governments trying to hold governments responsible. And how do we do that? We either send troops and take land, or what the modern thing is sanctions. We just, charge more money or restrict flow of goods and services, that kind of stuff. Global market. I don't know what an individual can do about it. That's part of the problem, Flash, is that I understand a lot of this stuff, but I'm not yet solid on how to fix, and that's a loose word in itself, fix the problem. I'll take the responsibility. I mean, I'll if you want to hire me to be president, I'll do the job. Won't be live streaming any video games for a while. But it's kind of a job you got to fly into. You can't just go in there and then take off, which is pretty vernacular in itself. At least I know how to shock up some Wervins. Bam! Solid software. Taxation towards the government. Yeah, it's government taxation towards other governments. That's what sanctions are. Guidelines of... What if they avoid that too many times? What will happen? Oh yeah, there's talk about, like, you know, our debt with China and China's debt with us, and that's why it was I mean, sure, Trump, you remember back in 2016 when Trump was getting all the headlines. Every week it was a new headline. Because it was so outlandish. I mean, sure, he said we're going to build a wall, but he said Mexico's going to pay for it. It's like, that, huh? Yeah. And isn't that a toughie? I mean, I like people to stay out of my business, but at the same time, the wall isn't meant to keep poor people out. It's meant to keep rich people out. You know? Like, rich people don't actually go through, but they'll send desperate people through, or business people through, or operatives through. There's something about Russia is getting ready to fight Ukraine, and so Russia sent their people to go to Ukraine and fight against Russia, so that it kind of starts a turmoil. It's all about pretext. And when one side favors a preemptive strike, that's when you wind up with war. And, what was that they said in Skyrim? War is where the old and bitter trick the young and stupid into sacrificing their lives. Or what? No, what? It was something else. It was there's no such thing as glory in war. That's just a lie they tell the young and stupid, that the old and bitter tell the young and stupid so they'll risk their lives. And I gotta say, people who fight in wars and stuff, they are honorable. It's just like, you remember the Vietnam War, it was like people got drafted and then had to fight, and it's like, well, I was just born here, you know, I didn't agree with it's like somebody telling you, well, you're gonna fight, but you gotta fight according to how we say. And so that was part of the problem. Because I remember talking to my great uncle Jim, who was, he had a backpack on, communications backpack, when a mortar exploded behind him, and a piece of shrapnel hit the backpack and knocked him 20 feet up the hill. And he was talking about how the problem was that they would defeat the bad guy and run him off, but then they leave, so we weren't actually taking land, we were just trying to kill people. That's no way to fight a war. Then you know, we got this thing where we pulled troops out of Afghanistan. My joke is that any time you pull out, it makes a mess. Colette, there's a joke that when I was a kid, we had Catholic priest, Father Guerin. He married my parents, you know, he's a good guy. Rest in peace, buddy. He told me a joke. He said, so a guy died and he go to heaven, or a person died and they're going to heaven, and St. Peter's giving him a tour around, and he says, And the person that died says, "Boy, what's with all those people over there singing?" And St. Peter says, "Oh, those are the Baptists. They love to sing." And then they're walking along, and he's like, "Oh, wow, look at all those people over there studying their books. What's that all about?" And St. Peter says, "Oh, those are the Methodists. They like to read their books." And then they come up, and there's a giant wall. And then the person that died is like, "Well, what's with this wall?" And St. Peter said, "Oh, the Catholics are in there. They think they're here by themselves." It's just a funny thing. Funny like Gilgamesh, right? Good old Gilgy. Are these things weak to holy? Because if they are, we're gonna give what's his name that sword and take him down a notch. Ooh, they are. Excalibur has a holy element, so it ought to deal more damage. Ooh, and you know what? Since we got it, we might as well do it. We're gonna give him the Genji gloves. Bam! And we'll give him the Genji shield. Maybe. Improved chance of scoring multiple hits. Yeah, it almost doubles multiple hit chance. And then this guy, we'll give him the Genji shield. It's a pretty good shield, I guess. Ooh, that absorbs dark? That's gonna come in handy. And we got 2 of them. Yeah, when we fight somebody with dark spells, we'll absorb them. Nice. Well, I don't know. The Genji shield's good, but that magic evade is really handy. I don't know. We'll go with the Genji shield for a little bit. Pretty cool shield. Got that throwing star on there. I got some throwing stars. I actually used to stand out and throw throwing stars at the shed. The thing about throwing stars, they're an annoyance. Like, let's say you're fighting somebody. You know, you sword fight, and it's like, whoosh, you throw a thing, and it's like, ah, you stuck me with the thing too. Yeah, I found the Lord waters the plants that deserve he waters the plants that grow. Tron soldiers. I don't know about Tron soldiers. How far is the debt ceiling? Is this even correct? $225 trillion in debt, that's a lot to pay for. Yeah, it's all like, debt's weird. I wasn't planning on leaving that area. We haven't explored it all. Boom! Stop. Oh, I don't have a remedy, do I? There we go. Wonder if there's anything important in here. Because some of the important stuff is in treasure. Important spells are in treasures. I've found oh, a rare game. Look at that. Disma is a rare game, huh? Well, that'll be nice. I think I've pretty much got all my important spells. Oh, wow, he's actually doing stuff to us. And we're stuck in a rise cycle, huh? I think we're gonna have to adjust our software. This is a rather tough area considering. Focus. Well, that didn't work. Especially since I can't see. It is helping. Oh, he's casting dark. Watch this. Ha ha ha. Suck a dog. Absorb it. Now he's gonna heal me. I'm gonna give this guy one too. We gotta pick a sword for him to chunk around. Yeah, I want the jetpack too, man. Tron. Remember the Tron motorcycle? Why is it they haven't made that kind of motorcycle? Oh man, you know, I want a hoverboard. You know? Only beef. Ooh, beef. Yeah, that's the thing is that, anytime you see Mary, it's usually Catholics. It's usually something Catholic. They give a lot of credit to Mary. And actually, that was the thing, is that the Noon Church, Father Harris was talking, just today, he was talking about how the devil's so warded off by Mary. That's a two-handed thing. We need a one-handed thing. He's got the Mina. Could use the Doom Mace. No, that's a two-handed thing. Another two-handed thing. He's not licensed for any one-handed things. So we'll do that. We'll just give him the Deathbringer. Oh, he can use the Deathbringer. With somebody else using it right now, huh? Blam. Well, geesh. I thought he was getting ready to use dark. Huh, and he did, and it healed me. Haha, sucker. He was gonna put us to death, but he healed me for like 3,000 points. Take that. Aw, the fire didn't help us out. Aw, somebody brought him back already. Keep trying to get him out of the fight. 'Cause he's... And I got him laced up with fists. That's good. Alright, fine. We will arise Van, and we'll remedy our stop. Oh, I can't believe we didn't even get one off. So baloney. How did he get her that fast? Oop. Wrong thing. I got 2 bubble belts. Why can't I give him one? I'm gonna bring her up with a bubble belt.
It cannot end us.
Bubble belt. Good old bubble belt. And that's a problem. And it didn't even take. Of course, she's got stop now. Should have just brought out my bee crew all ready to go. Why won't he arise when he's that far away? It doesn't make sense. There we go. Kind of walking carefully here. Oh, we got Balthier up though. That makes a difference. Might have to leave the area though.
It cannot end. This.
Didn't want to do that. If I'd have just brought out my bee crew like I should have, then we would have finished him off. That sucks. I wanted to do it without doing that. But at least we got him. I was getting close there for a little bit. We got a trophy for it, so that's a good thing. In order to get the ultimate spear, we need like 10 trophies, maybe 15 trophies. I don't remember exactly. I think it's 15 trophies. We should look that up.
Yeah.
Did we go back here already? Nope. Ooh, the glimmering robes are better? I didn't know that. We are gonna golden skull cap and then we'll switch to the sage ring. 59. Let's look. Okay, yeah, golden skull cap, glimmering robes, number 12. So I guess the only better thing would probably be the lordly robes. 13, yep. That's number 12. 13 is the circlet and the lordly robes. The only thing better than that would be the ribbon. No, the ribbon's a hat, an accessory, not a hat. Okay, so she's got the second best armor available. Why does it say the lightning arrows are better? Same attack power, and sometimes the lightning arrows are immune, but this is, you know, poison. One-hit poison. Candle. Psh. Nice. So now we can see the hidden areas. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on. And I'm kind of excited about that amethyst. I need to get in there and shape them 2 pieces of amethyst. And that little piece of rhodolite too. That thing seems cool. And then I gotta dop up that amber so that we can get it finished. And I've gotten too used to just running along and getting, you know, yeah, we'll just run on over here, run on over there. Oh man, I forgot to steal. The Mage Power Spishak. Now we're talking. Because right now we're wearing the Giant's helmet, but the Mage Power Spishak. That's an even better helmet yet. It's the matching helmet to the Maximilian, which is also the second most powerful armor for this guy. So he's got the second most powerful armor, second most powerful sword. She's got the most powerful bow and second most powerful armor. And he's got the most powerful dagger and some odd combination of armor. That's cool. Now all we gotta do is get the grand armor and grand helm. Just tank our way right through. These people don't know how to park their carts, do they? They're all upside down and sideways. I don't remember those. New boots. Ooh, immune to immobilize. That's handy. That'll probably actually come in handy at some point. We'll save our game, and then we'll fight Gilgamesh 2. Oh, I was wondering where we get that. Yeah. Scathe? Now we're talking. I was telling Growmiez Homiez about that last night, and now we actually got it. We're gonna update our gambits. No more deal heavy damage to one foe. Deal massive damage to all foes. I'll light that up right now. Scathe. The most powerful black spell. Alright, Gilgy, where you at, buddy?
How long I've waited! Gilgamesh fights again!
Stop? Well, that's not very handy. Okay. Now back to Gilgi.
That was merely a test of your strength, mortals. A prelude, if you will. The real contest begins now.
Oh, wow, he's got a
Your
treaty
weapons
blade?
are as good as mine.
He's got a treaty blade. It's a really big treaty blade. It's probably not the actual treaty blade, or it's probably a different sword from a different game. Yeah, he's sporting a gun blade, a tournesol, moss immune, and the buster sword, and the mech sword, and now he's got some other version of the treaty blade. What's he gonna pull out next? He's not making it easy on me, I'll give him that. Hope we don't run out of remedies. Don't know what this one is. It's like some version of the Deathbringer.
Sword shimmer.
Ooh, he's coming at me, isn't he? Oh, hey, welcome back. Let's see. Hold on a second. Welcome back. I want to say I didn't have reverse, but I did get reverse. Let's see. Disma. Oh, it's the Disma sword. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. We'll do... we'll do this. Welcome. Thank you for the tips. Yokoso, hinto o arigato. Oh, I was also gonna say this. Let's see. Reverse. Berserk. Worked. Gyaku koyobo ka gahara hata raita. I appreciate that. Oh, we gotta steal from him, don't we? Let's make sure we do that. I don't think there's anything good to steal yet. We gotta get him down to halfway. Aha. I already got the Genji gloves and the Genji shield. We'll actually use it against him. It is a modded version, but the only thing I've modded are the license boards. They're the original they're the original license boards on the Zodiac version. Okay, now we gotta get the Genji helmet.
Yeah.
Fake Turnusol. Gotta get a better controller.
Sword shimmer.
Strike. Slice. Got the helmet. We'll put it on. Ooh. It also has counter. That's a nice bonus. We'll just bubble up just because. Why not? Who doesn't like bubbling? I love Gilgamesh, he's so funny.
Sword shimmer.
Slice! Double check. Check our remedies. Yep. Still got some. Some.
Quake mortals.
It's got the fake Worm Hero Blade. That's not the real Worm Hero Blade, Gilgamesh. That's a one-handed version. Big guy. Oh, dag nabbit. Now we gotta wait for that.
Face my wrath.
Bam! Poor Bash. Dang. Alright, I think we just kind of roll with it for a second. Until the paling falls.
Face my wrath.
Got it! Haha! It's on the home stretch now. Home stretch, baby. So we could even do this. Why not? Face my wrath. Well, we got all the Genji armor. We're good to go. We can beat Gilgamesh. He's got the Disma sword. He's got the gun blade. Our nice friend from Japan came and clarified. I didn't know a sword had that face on it. It's the Disma sword. But he's also got a fake worm hero blade, which is... Let's see if I can get a better shot of it. So he's got this curvy blade, right? The gold curvy one. That's the one that we're gonna make. But then the one under it, this red one. This red bladed sword with the yellow stripe on it. That's the Worm Hero blade. That's actually the most powerful sword in the game, technically, even though it's slow. But you don't get it until you beat everything else in the game, so... Not everything, the 3 biggest things. It's a pretty cool sword. Man, he's tough. Maybe we should brave. Not like it's gonna help much.
Face my wrath!
Get. I think we got him. We got him. Ah, Gilgamesh, you've been defeated. See you next game. He's funny. I don't think we can do anything with that blade. Vanquished. Now we go talk to Mont Blanc, and get our reward. Sword of Legend. Appears to be an ordinary Sword of Legend. It's a fake one, though. Like the Tournesol. It was a fake Tournesol. Sorry. Thanks for coming by. And oh, a Masa Mute. Really? I didn't know that was there. Schneik bars. I should have went over there and got that. Man, that would have been handy. Shneesh. That would have been really handy. Especially with the Genji gloves. Because the Mas Immune, that has a high rate of multi-hit. And these gloves improves chance of scoring multiple hit. It's 1.8 times as many multiple hits. So actually, I think I'm gonna make sure he can equip the Mas Immune. And we'll give it to him. The only thing more powerful is this Kumba, which I guess is a hard to get sword. Shablam! He's ready. I think we're actually going to put that on our tank, but we'll come back to that. There's a little scene as we walk out of here. Not much, but... He's so funny. Thanks for coming by and hanging out while I take out Gilgamesh. I think I'm gonna save. I'm gonna make some pizza. And then we'll come back. Glad you were able to make it for that. Let's get this translatified. Duplicate backwards and pastify. I don't understand English. No problem. see. Problem. Monde Nashi. Thanks. Thank you for hanging out. Bura bura. Sheet kurite. Arigato. Sorry I chopped up your language. Let's see. Be back after I eat pizza. Pizza o tabra tara keate. Sayonara. Sayonara. Not nada. Sayonara? Sayonara? Sayonara?
ピザを食べたら帰って。
Yeah. Okay. That's enough for now. You guys are great. Phone doesn't translate. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to get a translator bot for in the chats. Either way. See you guys on the next one.